Hi and welcome guys to today's video, and as you saw in the clickbait, we're gonna attack the brake calipers and of course the rotors. We have some nice packages to unpack today. Guys, these are freshly painted calipers that we have done. When I look at the caliper right now, I'm not really happy about it. It's clean, don't get me wrong, but it's something missing, right? But first of all, we're gonna mount it onto the car to see how it looks. So guys, just mounted on the front fender to get a better perspective. I mounted on the old rotors and now over to mounting the brake calipers.
Something's just not right here, and I don't know what.
So it's been several days and I think I've come to a conclusion what to do with the brake calipers. First of all, I have to take these off again. I was thinking, first of all, we could do a Magas design logo on both of the back calipers and the front calipers. But then I thought it's actually real Akebono brake calipers, and why not highlight that? So I hope you're gonna like my idea and you're gonna be joining me putting on Akebono logos but with paint. I ordered some stickers online and we now have the stickers, and I bought them in different sizes. As you can see here, we have the really small ones and then we have the big ones. And I think it's gonna be looking great with the big ones. I'm gonna position it here on the back calipers. We're gonna go with the smallest sticker because otherwise it's not gonna fit this area. And what we're gonna do now is sand all the brake calipers down. We're gonna put yellow paint onto this area, and then we're gonna take the sticker and add it onto the brake caliper to protect it. And then we're gonna shoot the whole brake caliper green again. We're gonna take the stickers off from the brake calipers, and then of course we're gonna add a lot of layers of clear coat as usual. But you're gonna join me doing this process, and of course you could do this with a spray can at home. This is not necessary to have a paint booth, it's not necessary to have a spray gun. Let's get prepping because I want to see the results onto the car.
So guys, we're gonna start off with the 600 grit soft paper, and we're of course gonna sand down the calipers as thoroughly as possible. We're gonna finish off with the 800 paper just to make that finish perfect. And what we're doing next is cleaning off all the calipers with wax and grease remover. We're gonna mask off the most vital areas that we don't want to have paint on, and then of course we're gonna hang them up in the paint booth so we can reach them all the way around with the spray gun. So jumping right into the paint booth. So what you're gonna see me doing right now is adjusting the spray gun to the pressure I want. What we're doing now is adding the first layer of the yellow paint, and we're soon gonna go over to the next stage. This is a two-tone yellow, so it's a yellow base, and then we're gonna shoot all the parts with a high pearl yellow. But you can see we're only trying to spray the areas where the sticker's gonna go. And just a reminder guys, put thin coats onto the manual painting. You don't want to do a really thick one, it's never gonna dry. Thin coats it is. So jumping right over to the second layer of yellow, and this yellow is stage number 2. It's with a lot of pearl, and you can actually see that it's somewhat orange, but the orange is the pearl, and it is what makes it look like gold in the sun. And once again, just a reminder, thin coats is the winning concept. We have a lot of stuff in the paint booth right now, but it's actually components that I missed the last time. And if you're not updated to this build, I'm transforming a G37 to hopefully something that you have never seen before. Moving over to the next stage is cutting out the stencils. I let the color dry for over 40 minutes. It's really important because otherwise you're just gonna rip off the color when you take off the stencil later on. So now over to the next step, and it's shooting the calipers with the green color. And I don't know if I've said it too much before now, but thin coats it is.
So guys, we're in the paint booth and everything's ready for a clear coat. So I let it dry for almost an hour, because when you're doing work with stencils, that takes a long time for each layer to dry out, so you can actually go in with the knife as you saw we did. But now we're going to shoot everything with 1.5 coat of clear, and of course the front fenders are going to be flow coated, but we're just focusing on the brake calipers today. And it's the next day in the workshop, and I guess we're gonna take everything out from the paint booth from yesterday, and we're gonna begin to add the wonderful, nice, freshly painted Acco Bono brake calipers. Yes, I have a little bit of energy. This gets me fired up and it gets me motivated to keep on with the car. It's been now like 7 months with the build, and I'm kind of tired of it. It's the longest build I've ever done. Usually I just do builds in 4 to 5 months. The front calipers here. Oh, they look nice. I love this detail. And yes, I flow coated the front fenders, and I also painted them on the inside and flow coated them on the inside. As you can see, came out really sick. That's just an addition to today's video. But of course the front fenders has to be as nice and smooth as the outside. It's the same with the body. Underneath is silky smooth. The inside of the quarter panels are silky smooth and nice, high quality build. Yes, it is. I have a lot of energy today, guys, but look at these small puppies. There we have these back calipers, Acco Bono brake calipers. But let's take out the calipers, unmask them and mount them to the car. But first we have a special package to unpack, and let's go. So we got a nice package, or several packages, but I'm just gonna pack up one with you guys. But it's from gooooo.se. As you can see the logo here. They are providing Sweden, Scandinavian, the world with performance brake rotors for a better price. So let's open it and see what we have. to deal with today, and these are the front rollers, and of course some nice brake pads. Additional to that, I love the look of the drilled and slotted brake rollers.
Well, miss, I guess I'll be on my way now. You just give me a...
Parts that we have here was parts that I missed the 100 first times I painted stuff to the car, and then we have the nice calipers. I'm super happy with the results. Over to demasking the calipers, and what you should think about is the points that connects to the chassis, or the points that it's mounted on. You always have to mask them off, people. This is very important. I'm gonna demask everything, and then we can finally put them onto the car and see how the finish looks. But mask this, and of course you can't forget all the inlets to the brake calipers. It should be masked off. Here you can see that I did a miss with the masking, so I'm gonna take a razor blade and just scrape this off. So first, demasking, over to the cars and mount these bad boys. Yeah. Okay, I don't use this word very often, but this came out beautiful. I think that it looks really nice. New hardware all around the whole car. We have new bolts, we have new bushings. It's gonna look so sick. But the brake calipers, dude, look at that. So guys, what do you think about the Akebono logo? Did I destroy the caliper, or did I take it to a new dimension, or should we have gone for the Magas design logo? This came out sick, dude. Look at this brake caliper. I think this looks really nice. A really good touch. So now going to the back, and I have cheated a little bit. So going to the back, you can see that I already cheated with painting the brake rollers. They are a bit dusty, sorry guys, but yes, we painted them with black and the green pearl, and we also changed every nut and bolt in the back, so everything is new hardware. We changed it out to stainless steel, and yes, don't worry, I calculated what tensions stainless steel can take with an 8/8 bolt. Mounting on the small brake calipers in the back, and let's see how it looks. So now it's time to go home. I actually washed up the cab and have some cake, I guess, or have a barbecue. So let's take the top down, enjoy the Swedish summer for once. I hope everyone liked this type of content, and I try to film in a new way. So please smash that like button. If nobody has told you already, you're a legend. And as I always say, have a good morning, good evening, or good night, wherever you are. Hej då, bye bye.